caught me. I'm just going to have a little play actually, and I'm just playing with my jelly plate. Just playing because I don't really know what I'm doing with this one. Josie's challenge is the Grandmother's Garden jelly printed table runner challenge, and so she jelly printed on material, and so I've got quite a lot of what are these? Baby wipes. And so I thought I'd give it a go and do it on some baby wipes. I've got one here that's already coloured and one here that isn't. It's just, you know, one that I've dried my hands on, so what I've done here is I've put gesso on this one because I don't have any clear gesso. Josie's used clear gesso on hers. Don't have any, so I've got. So I'm just trying to see what both are like. So I've got just white gesso on this one and acrylic paint on this one, just white acrylic paint. And I'm just going to have a little play with it and see what happens. I don't have silks. Josie was using silks, but I do have Lumiere paints, which I know that become permanent afterwards. So I thought what I'd do is just give it a play away, and see what happens. Just have a little play. I'm just going to let these dry properly and then come back afterwards and just do a colour fastness test on them to see how well they stand up. So, be back when they dry. Good day, crafty chums, and I'm back. It's these my little test baby wipes have been drying now for 24 hours. This is the baby wipe that I gessoed on and then painted with the Lumiere paints, and this is the one that I acrylic painted on and then put the Lumiere paints over the top. And the bottles say let the paint dry for 24 hours, then heat set it with an iron. I don't have an iron, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and heat set it with the heat gun. Now I'm not going to video this just in case I set myself on fire. So I'll be back when I think I've done enough heat on there, and then we'll get some water and see whether it's water fast. Actually, yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. I won't try it on before I heat set it. Yeah. Tell you what I'll do. I'll get some water, soapy water, and what I'll do is just do a little test corner to see whether it's already colour fast, and if it is, then I'll still go ahead and heat set it and see what the difference is between the two, because as I said before, this is me experimenting to see what it's like. So yeah, go and get me water and do that first. So here we go, I've got my warm soapy water, and I'm just going to try on the gesso one first. I don't think that's coming off. It might be. Yeah, it is. It is coming off. Very, very slightly coming off. So I'm just going to do it now on the acrylic painted one. Can't really tell, it doesn't look like it's coming off. Let's try this again. I think this one's coming off because it looks whiter, so I think that's coming off. Can't tell on there. So yeah, so I think it is coming off on that one, and it doesn't appear to be coming off on this one. But I am making it wet. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be coming off on the acrylic one, but it does appear to be coming off on the gesso. So now I'm going to try the heat setting, but I won't do it on camera. I'll do it off camera just in case. Just in case I burn myself or set the place on fire or something. So I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so I've heated up both of these baby wipes, and the edges on this where, as you can see, where I didn't have the paint all the way to the edges, curled up a bit. So I'm guessing that was hot enough. So now I'm just going to test to see whether this is set. This it did start to rub away on the gesso one before I heat set it. So what I'm going to do is try it here on quite a darker piece. No, do it on this gold one here. No. Oh, sorry, can't make up my mind today. I'll do it on this darker bit here, and then I should be able to really tell if the colour's lifting off it. And it doesn't look like it is. Going to give it a good old rub. Yeah, there's just a little bit. It's come off a little bit. It's come off. Just ever so slightly. But I think that's good. Probably want to wash something gently by hand anyway. You wouldn't want to put it in the washing machine if it's a hand painted and hand sewn thing. So yeah, so this is the acrylic painted one. Well, the green stayed on. Having quite a good scrub at that. And it doesn't appear to be coming off, so yeah. So what can I say is that on the gesso, it didn't set as well on the gesso, the white gesso base, but the paint on the acrylic paint base really seems to have worked quite well. So I think that I'll be doing some more on white acrylic paint. I don't think I'll bother continuing on with the gesso because it did start to rub off, but this one just seems to have taken well. Although, having said that, it prints better on the gesso than it did on the acrylic paint. So, hey. So I'm going to be making my grandmother's garden jelly printed table runner from baby wipes and acrylic with a white acrylic base and with some Lumiere paints on the top. So join me another time when you'll see how far I get. Okay, see you again soon. Bye.